Secret. Just between me and my last counsellor, and you if you're hideous enough to be reading this, in which case please get your own life and stop right now. Apparently it's not my mother's failure to pick up the telephone or to get in the car with me that's the problem when it comes to organising my life. It's my hostile attitude. My hostile attitude gets blamed for loads of stuff and gets everyone off the hook. I really don't know what we'd do without it. The funny thing is that Mum can spend so much time organising trips to the seaside for sick children and supervising activities for teenagers who seem to be way happier than me. I've decided not to dress up for Claire Higgins' end-of-term party tonight. All of her friends look so exaggerated, like they have to wear every accessory ever invented all at the same time, with shoes as high as most scaffolding and makeup that wouldn't melt off with a blowtorch. I prefer to go as I am. I'm not out to impress anyone, especially not her lame bunch. I'd love to go to a party where people actually sat down and talked about real things. Even though I know loads of people, I feel really alone, like there's no one who really gets me. Well, if watching a skin form on hot milk is boring, then Claire Higgins' party was like 100 skins on 100 old mugs of milk. These girls called Aurora and Bianca were ridiculous, all flirty and dancing together and giggling so the guys would notice them. What's worse is that the guys were such deformities that they actually fell for such an obvious act. Well, there was one nice guy who came to where I was hanging out in the kitchen, and he asked me how old I was. I asked him to guess, and he said 14, which pissed me off because he was right, and I think I look older. Anyway, he asked me my name, but then Claire walks in and goes, "Oh, this is Tia. She's in my class in school." Like as if I couldn't reply on my own. I just felt like I'd been beamed down from some other planet, like everyone else spoke the same language and had the same customs, and I was like some ape, some alien ape. I couldn't be bothered talking to him after that. And then they both went out to dance to that stupid song that everyone's learning the moves to. I would rather die than dance to a song that already had moves. In fact, outside my bedroom I don't dance at all. Then, when I saw Dee kissing this guy as if she was vacuuming something from his mouth, and Kira playing with her dangly earring in that way that signals that some poor victim is about to be targeted, I called my dad for a lift home. I was really glad I'd worn my big sweater, as it was kind of cold waiting on the corner, even though it was supposed to be summer already. As part of the new caring parent thing, Dad was all jolly and asked me how it went. I said, "Fine," and then said, "Thanks for asking," as my part of the effort. And then, because we'd both been so amiable, we could afford to drive home in silence. Note to self: no more parties. Ever.